Blessings, you guys. Your girl coming back in with a start this damn thing over because we're not gonna do this till today. I've already came in late, and I drank some red lemon fruit punch. I don't know why I did that because tongue all red now. But let's get into it, okay? We're gonna get right into the video, and y'all see that title. Why does this look like it's coming down? Y'all see that title? When they can't escape. You remember when you were with them and you couldn't escape and you had to go through all that misery and that torture and abuse and the pain and the gaslighting and the arguments and some of y'all physical, whatever, mental, spiritual, financial, all that abuse when they was over there kiki and ha-ha, when they thought it was so funny when they were doing it to you. They thought it was so damn funny and they were sitting over there laughing and laughing. And I don't know what made them think that this would be something that would last forever, something that they can keep doing over and over, just using different people to do it and never have a consequence. Now, I'm not going to talk about this person, but I have to use this person for this analogy, okay? When they can't escape, when they finally hit that wall where there's no way out, okay? There's no way out when they actually have to be there being accountable for what they've done to whomever, to actually everybody. Sometimes it gets to the point to everybody that they did something to, they're now being held accountable for it, okay? So we'll just say, like I said, I'm not going to talk about it, but this is a good analogy and example, okay? Just like with your boy over there in the cell, isolated and, on, unalive alert watch, whatever you call it, and got to sit there and think about everything and have to sit with themselves. When they get to that point where they don't have a phone, they don't have supply, they don't have anyone, they don't have what I wrote down. I wrote some stuff down. When they have to think about every single thing they did, when they don't have anyone to talk to, when they have to think about all the shame, when they got to think about all the abuse, when they have to think about everything, just like the other video I did when I said some of them like the dark and some of them don't. It's like that again. It's like they have to sit there in the dark. And the scariest part about that is being alone in the dark. Because when lights are out, when you over there, on cell block D, it's dark in there. Okay, so now they have nothing but their brain and the voices and things like that's going on, replaying in their head, and then now they're trying to, and I'll just use this for example, but now they're trying to think about and remember everything they did to whom, and they can't. They did so much damage to people that they can't even remember everything they did and who they did it to. Because what they're doing, they're trying to figure out how to go back and fix it. Or try to lie about what happened to whom, okay? To whomever. And that got to be a scary thing when you had everything and now you got nothing, okay? You had a wife, you had the best girlfriend, or you had the best husband, or the best friendship, or whatever, and just totally ruined it. But to have multiple people all at once pointing the finger, and now everybody know that you were wearing a mask. Everybody got the same story. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a narc being in a room with everybody that they ever heard, and everybody's comparing the same story, and narc's in the middle? Why everybody's just, you did this and da-da-da-da-da-da. That's how it is when they have to be accountable for what they did. When they're alone, when they're forced to be alone, when they're forced to deal with themselves, when they're forced to have to think about things, when they forced to do everything. They usually the ones that's going around trying to tell everybody what to do. But now the shoe's on the other foot. Remember the times they made you so upset where you ate too much or you couldn't eat, and then or you started gaining weight or losing weight, you started transforming differently because of this person. Same thing with them, because once they get to the point where they just hit the wall and they spiral down to the final collapse, they mentally check out, and that's when they do be thinking about unaliving, because they feel like that's better than accountability. They don't have to deal with it, and they go into a deep depression, the same as you did when you were with them. They go into a deep depression, probably just sitting on the edge of the bed with their head down in the dark and just thinking, and all the time they're hearing the demons in their head, and but they're also trying to think about other things, and they just don't know if they're going left or right. They don't know which way they're going. And then to not know the outcome, because y'all got to remember, they know the outcome of everything with anybody that they've been with. But to have to sit there and don't know the outcome, it's like killing them. Because they already, like, it's just like them already pre-planning the discard. But now when they don't know the outcome, and they have to sit there and somebody gonna make the outcome for them, that's scary as hell. That's scary as hell for them. Or they're sitting there thinking, how they wish they can go back and fix it, or never did this or never did that. Or sitting there thinking like, I knew I should have just left when, this happened. But they be feeling so damn arrogant when they know that it's already the itch to hit the fan. They still want to keep doing it and doing it and doing it until the point you leave. Or to the point it gets them where they're at by themselves with nothing or no supply, no one. That's a narc's worst nightmare, when they can't escape themselves. That part. When they can't escape themselves. So this is, and then it's days. Now remember, them narcs that always were so damn lustful, like they just had to have it every day, had to have it every day. Or the ones that's always drinking or drugging or whatever they're doing. And now they can't even do that. So now they coming down from all that. Especially them lustful narcs. Them lustful narcs that have to, every single day, every single morning, it's a routine for them. All this is playing up in their head. All this is playing in their head. Then they'll be playing back like each supply, like, I should have just stayed with that one, or I should have just stayed with that one, or this one, or whatever. That got to be the worst feeling. Now, for a normal tongue ties. That's because I got the red tongue. For a normal person, let's just say in jail, for a normal person that's in jail, that, for whatever reason they're in there, all that don't go on. They're just trying to figure out, what they got to go through and trying to keep themselves safe, but with a narc, if that's a narc got like little bitty time, they're good with making friends, so they'll make friends with everybody up in there so they can make sure they good while they're in there. Now some of them, they'll go in there and it'll be just like a second home to them. They know how to survive in there, and they'll just go ahead and make their little friends or whatever until they get out, and then they can still reach out on the outside world, because they know they only just gonna be there for what amount of time. But for the ones that don't know, they literally check out. That's when you see them seating there or whatever, and they're just spaced out. You already know you saw the narc sometimes just sitting there with you, just spaced out, like just looking spaced out, and you don't even know what they're. That's because they're thinking, or their demons are talking to them. So imagine this happening every single day, because they have to deal with themselves. Because they have to deal with themselves. Just imagine. This is when they hit the wall. Because they cannot escape them damn selves. That has to be the worst thing. But you know what? We know what it felt like. We know what it felt like when we was down with them and we couldn't escape. But the difference is between them and us, we were able to escape. They were just digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper for them that they could not escape. They probably dug like 3, 4 feet, 6 feet hole for you and ready to push you up in it. But somehow you got up out that hole, and now they kept digging it deeper for you, but their ass fell up in it. How about that? Okay? How about that? Then Satan let their ass down, and he's throwing the dirt over their ass. And down there panicking in the dark, thinking about them demons, and they know it's a wrap. When they can't escape them damn selves, they are the own worst enemy. Hey, love, great show tonight too. I be like, look, trying to get on mine, but I be like stuck on yours. But it's cool because I'm always in between these times anyway. But I'll be working on them. I'll be working on the set thing. But Fridays is gonna always be my early time. We'll talk about that. But yeah, basically, I just want to come in here and just to like really make it clear to you guys, like being them and how their mind works. It's just like so crazy. Like it's like we already say they're not there when they're with you. You're talking and dealing and sleeping with the demon. The demon is taking over them like, you know, the puppet master. So now this is a whole nother thing with them. The demon can't do anything with them when they're in that situation. But what the demon can do is torment them. The demon can still torment them like, look at your dumb ass. You couldn't even do nothing right. Look where you got us set. Or, like I said, the demon just gonna ghost her ass. Just gonna ghost her ass and leave them there like a shell of a person. That's why they call it ghost. Because the narc was never there. They're dead and gone. Dead and gone. So that's why they call it ghosting, like Casper the Friendly Damn Ghost. Because they can just go on up out of there like never seen. Like they was never there. Like they were never there hunting your house, which was you and your vessel. Like they was never there hunting you. Okay? So they just going on, and the devil and the demons ghost their ass to go find a new vessel up in there, okay? So now they're not there. I mean, yes, they can talk, yes, they can walk, but sometimes they get to the point they can't say nothing. Them old narcs. The ones that get way up there in age and they rent off all the family members and rent off everybody, so nobody's going to sit there and take care of them in their old age. So they're just sitting there marinating in their funk and urine and feces or whatever, and nobody even comes to check up on them, and they're just sitting there spaced out, talking to themselves. You see a lot of them on the street too, or not all homeless people are like that, but talking to themselves. I don't lie. They ain't talking to themselves, talking to the demons out loud. But I'm gonna go. I just had one of them days, and I was just like, what I'm gonna do. But I know I'm gonna probably do more videos this next 2 days or whatever, because y'all gotta pray for your girl. We got the hurricane coming. It probably ain't gonna be too bad where we are, but it's starting down there. I know it's gonna be bad, so pray for the people and pray that people are safe, and you leave if they got to leave, or their houses are intact when they get back home if they have to leave. But a lot of water damage happened. Even if nothing happens, sometimes water is like the worst part of it, because I know my driveway gets really bad with the rain. So but I know I ain't gonna be out there, so why not be on the live? See y'all on the next one, and thank y'all. Hey, I don't never say this, y'all. I need to start saying this. Can y'all hit that like and subscribe button, please? Can y'all do that for your girl? And we just gonna keep the videos going, alright? Now, with that being said, may you sleep and slumber, and the Lord protect you with the blood and the angels as you sleeping and slumbering in peace. God bless you guys. I'll see y'all on the next one. Ooh, God is so good today, because I was just in prayer. And He showed up. Be blessed.